Well, hey everybody, welcome to the Nearest stream. I'm Nearest, and today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, technically it's the first playthrough. I'm not sure where we are in the playthrough. In fact, I logged out of the game and it brought me here, which is not where I left off. I think I found this by accident. So basically, here's what happened. I was curious about something in the menu that I found, because basically there was an exit Doki Doki Literature Club option in the game, and I was like, that's weird. This is a PlayStation game. That shouldn't exist. That means that there's some weird meta thing that happens when I click on this. So I clicked on it and it looked like it rebooted. I'm like, okie dokie, let's go ahead and save that for some other time. So basically all we've missed is going through like a BIOS screen, and then we got here. So let's log in and see what happens. Yeah, it sure feels like we're in a BIOS, doesn't it? Wait, side stories? The side stories are the stories of friendship that are unrelated to events in the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing them in the special scenes in DDLC. Oh, okay. What? This little devil inside all of us, beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality, is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them all of their motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown in their guilt and comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That is why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Happy thoughts, PNG. Yep, those thoughts sure are happy. Excuse me. Okay, I can't reset.sh. What's this? Oh, geez. Okay. Uncaught VM runtime exception occurred. Oh, geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Ah ha ha, here goes nothing. Wait, I can set these as my wallpaper? Okay, we got Sayori, we got Natsuki, I think, Yuri, Monika, all the chibis. Man, that one on the right sure is spooking me out a little bit. Okay, we got a bunch of poems. Wait. Do we have the best poem? I don't think it's in here yet. No, it isn't. Get out of my head! 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 Ooh, Halloween 2019. That's 2 weeks from now. We have music files. Ohayo Sayori! Sayonara! Daijobu! I guess I should have started there. Okay. I guess exit just takes me to that weird root menu that... Alright. Can I even do a new game? Whatever, we're loading a game. We're loading... 1251, what? What's the difference? Oh, that's when I closed it. Okay. Okay, we're writing poems. This is day 2 of playthrough 1, because, yeah, I think that the very first playthrough, before things started getting super fucky, was playthrough 0. Okay, we're gonna try some stuff. Infinite, we're gonna go with Sensation. Unrequited is you this time. We want Philosophy. Entropy, I know you love entropy. Forward and back, and they go forward and back. Ooh, this one's a little tougher. Hold up. Okay. Okay. Doki, I really want to do Doki Doki every time it pops up. And kawaii! But that gets me too many Natsuki points. Vivacious. Vitality. Incongruent. Dork. Vibrant. Contamination. Crimson. Oh hey, we didn't get, like, spooky face Yuri this time. Ha, take that. Okay, we're gonna save again. Hold up. So, I remember from playthrough 0, Monica had a point where she said, "You can't just reload here," and I'm gonna prove her wrong. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable coming here the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Nearest. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at her desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. Ooh, look at us being close to the closet. I've never been this close to the closet before. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. What, you threatening to cut me up or something? Anyway, something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days. I could tell something was off yesterday. What? Nothing was off yesterday. Pfft, whatever. We were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it. Nearest. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. And you know what happens when I get happy. Anyway, I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Bold and underlined. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But gaslighting her into thinking that nothing happened, even though she was being a horrible person? Weird. I'll accept your apology anyways if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid of you secretly hating me or something like that. Ehehe. Ehehe. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ah ha ha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Ah ha ha. What took you so long anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Ah ha ha. That makes no sense, though. You'd have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Ah, well, thanks, Yuri. She'll play something for us sometime. Ah ha ha, that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get better, I will. That sounds cool. I'll look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Nearest. Monica smiles sweetly. Smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ah ha ha, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Nah, not really. Choose not to bring up anything that the three of us just talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Nearest. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. Rank up. I mean, in the club. I mean, in my pants. I mean, what? Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart, it just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But I need to try and calm down. Won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Alright, checking the room, nothing weird going on right now. I'm sure it's perfectly normal. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this into the teacher's desk and they'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms. Sorry, I am watching sport. Okay. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Oh, that's cool. It's muffled because we're not in the classroom anymore. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Let's start heading down the hallway. Ha! 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 What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. I'm sure that this is not going to be terrible. Yuri? Oh. Yeah, see, completely normal stuff. Yeah! Why are you doing that here? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Nearest, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Again, I'm pretty sure that's... Oh, hey, we scored. Yay, go team. Anyway, Yuri sets the temperature to the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. Really do this properly, don't you? Again, if it's 200 Celsius... I mentioned this last time. I'm not going to go over it again. Really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo-hoo. In that case, he'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Nearest. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Nearest, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why's that? It's a little easier on my back because I'm 18 years old and my back is already wrecked. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. Just have back pain fairly regularly, so I try my best to manage it by transferring the pain elsewhere in my body. Is that so? Wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense expression, reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I've finally managed to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. No. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as if she needs to confirm what happens. Nearest? Sorry! Guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Okay, this is new. I can't. Nearest. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Nearest. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Nearest. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Nearest? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? It's called a crush. These things happen. Don't worry about it. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Oh, she's bugging out. I can't make it stop. Makes me not want to read. Uh-oh. Oh, no! I've taken what she loves most from her. I just want to look at you. Ha. 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 It's time to share poems. Here's, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I don't have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Oh, I'm fully aware. We're going as far down the street as we possibly can until she murders me, so... Yep. I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Again, I'm aware. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. Oh no, definitely not. She just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. But you're the eldritch monstrosity that's holding me here. Fuck you, Monica. That's my theory, at least. Anyway, to put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Oh yeah, I should probably be checking the room here. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me! The colors, they won't bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaninglessness. Or of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, worms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. PM of glass. Delete her. Oh no. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Who am I deleting? I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When it happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay, that's my advice for today. Oh. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I liked your last one better. Eh, really? Yeah, because I talked about Kawaii and Doki Doki. Of course you liked it better. Well, yeah, I can tell you're a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true. I just wanted to try something different. Still figuring this all out. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, notice that you're spending time with Yuri today. Not that I care you spend your time with Baka. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I'll be waiting for you or anything, Baka. Still, you should at least try to look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song, but every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross, that's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. She's just like arachnologist. I don't know if that's actually a thing. Somebody who studies arachnids. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably, but what if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Rude. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Are we on the power play again? It's Philadelphia. No, we are. Come on, guys, go get them. Anyway. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, well, anyone would agree on the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. How dare you like kawaii manga? Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. So whatever, we're done sharing. You can leave now. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Nearest. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing. I feel like I'm valued, Nearest. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Ah ha ha. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Nearest? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Wheel. Hey, this is new. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes. A docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God. Wait, what? God disproving the existence of God, wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. I'm a little scared to click through this because this is like vivid imagery and she's probably gonna be like fucking insane. Never mind. Okay, good. Ah ha ha. It doesn't really matter what it's about. It feels like you fell into the astral plane and brought it back with you. What's going on? Well, mine's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Ah. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping and cut myself with it. I just really like the way it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Ah, I'm okay. Wait, what did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? What conversation? You can keep the poem, though. Ooh, yeah, let's read the special poem. Is it the same one? No. Oh, shit. Okay. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how redacted feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That is a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Oh, we're on the power play again. Damn, Philadelphia, stay out of the box. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Nearest joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. This, Nutski. I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? What, a quiet place to read manga and eat snacks? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why. That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival. Something small. Hey, Jazz Daddy. Going good here. I am enjoying this game so far. It's weird. And I think I'm only just kind of scraping the surface still. Because, yeah, I was expecting it to be sort of like a terrible feeling, like super dark game about self-harm and depression, and instead it's like a broken computer. So that's fun. Right, Nearest? Ah. Oh, come on. Can't take advantage of Nearest to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Nearest joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Nearest isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and... Alright, Just Daddy, I appreciate it. no spoilers. I will keep playing, and I think it'll be an interesting ride for sure. I'm sure Yuri and Nearest want more members too. Right? I'm indifferent. Do what you want, Monica. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. Hey, look, it's me. But if I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. And there's nothing wrong with that. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Nearest, why did you even join this club? Because you dragged me here! What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, ooh, do I get a choice? It's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Who's my favorite character? Honestly, probably Natsuki. She seems the most normal of the bunch. But I also haven't really spent a lot of time with her, so I don't know what her quirks are yet. Also, she's like super tsundere, like a tsundere stereotype. Like, super tsundere. Anyway. There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Nearest. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. And then you showed up, Nearest. Oh. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. Just super happy with you here. Oh, she's super complex? Okay. Yeah, again, I haven't spent much time with her, so I haven't kind of dug into that yet. I've been going basically all in on Yuri, and... well, we're getting her out of the way. And I'm just happy with you here, but still. I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. How did I take the end of Act 1? So I kind of knew it was going to happen, just from existing online. Um, I thought that from that point it was going to kind of go into everybody's reaction to that happening and like kind of it being super dark and stuff like that. But instead it's just like she never existed in the first place. And also you might be in a broken computer program. We'll find out later, I guess. So that's not what I expected, and it went in a really weird direction that I didn't expect. So, but the hanging, I did know that was going to happen. Anyway, it's not right for me to no one would cry if she killed herself. What the hell, Yuri? Should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. Well, what about you, Nearest? What do you want to get out of this club? Out! Apparently, Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Nearest? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Nearest before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Watch out, she's a jealous type. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. I don't know what to think of Monica. She clearly is fourth wall breaking, which means that she knows things that she shouldn't know. So I kind of feel like she's the Eldritch Horror that's keeping me in this gameplay loop. But I'm not entirely sure. For sure. Phew. Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Nearest, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you, and why is it getting fuzzy? Too much gamma, stop! I kind of feel like I'm responsible for that. As well, you did drag me here. No! My music! What are you doing, Monica? Help! I really do care about you, you know. How much? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. Oh god, she's jealous! Oh no! Help! Without me, Natsuki isn't everything. Nah, she's fine, don't worry about it. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Ah ha ha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? No? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten any time to spend any time together. I mean... Yeah, no, I'm coming into this pretty much blank. The only thing I knew about really... 5-2? When did that happen? Cool. Anyway, the only thing I really knew about was somebody got hanged. That's about it. And that this was not a cheery game, even though it kind of looks like one from the title screen. Guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things I know only you could understand. That's why... Wait, not yet! No! Stop it! Alright. Wait. Oh, shit, she's here finally. Okay. Alright, well this one's fucked, so we're gonna go Doki Doki and Kawaii if we find it. Okay, you're still unrequited. Cool. Yep. So Monica's finally on the page. Hold up! Time out a minute! 111,111 out of 20. Or is it just 6 ones? Okay, they're just adding a 1 every time. Silly ass game. Rage! It's you, huh? Okay. Oh, you're the after image? For real? Huh, interesting. Oh! Oh no! She's miserable as well. Hi, Nearest. Hi, Yuri. Been waiting for you. Are we ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. I probably should have saved before picking the answers, whatever. Who cares? I'm just kind of YOLOing this. That's fine. I figure I can replay if I need to do things differently. I don't know how this game works, though, so it'll be a surprise. Brought my best tea today. Monica, told you not to. Ugh. She really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? Man, she's getting mean. Anyway, what are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. Oh, you just completed it 100%? Alright. I think I'm okay for now, but if anything comes up, I will definitely ask. Like, I'm just kind of here for the experience at this point. So, yeah, if things go pear-shaped and I, like, get a bad ending, I'll be like, well, whatever, there's more endings to get probably, I don't know. I assume there's more than one ending. I guess I'll put it that way. That's not really a question. Okay, it's a question. Is there more than one ending? It's not even anything noteworthy. Just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything, Baka. Oh man. Okay, there is more than one. I figured there was. Because, I mean, even though it's kind of not a dating simulator, it is sort of framed like one, and they usually have more than one ending. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Nearest just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah! Ah ha ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Ah ha ha ha! Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, did some thinking about yesterday. It's a little more hostile than I meant to be. Guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt. Uh-oh, what have I done? What have I done? Okay. As long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help out too. We'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah. Yeah, that's wonderful. Wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Nearest, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could. We already have plans today. Ah. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Nearest is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Oh, hey, we got the Sayori again. Oh god, we're tilting too. God damn it. It's time to get dizzy. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. Okay, yeah, I read that already. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. She hands me the water. Oh, wait, I actually have read this or whatever. Gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, go get some water. Wait, this is literally the same as yesterday. Simply watch her movements. She's elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long, in case she hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Tilda. 10 minutes passed. Yuri said she wouldn't take long. Something holding her up. Just bored waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. I'm sure she'll be perfectly fine whenever I find her again. Let's see. This logical place for her to be would be near the water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha, 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like she's breathing. A sharp inhale like someone sucking air through their teeth. I guess that's what the noise was. Alright, are they in pain? Reach around the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Kya! Rewind! Oh, shit! Yuri jump scare. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? It's just been a little fuzzy lately. Her arm whenever she... before the rewind, where it was all cut up and stuff. Or in a different sprite. Hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. Yeah, I would hate for you to think I'm weird just because we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I'd come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. It's like it's trying to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Nears? Is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? Everybody's been acting a little off lately. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Those crazy eyes. I'm not crazy, right? Even crazier. All right. Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. Even crazier. But finally, we're alone. Oh, wait. We are alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. It's a spot on my monitor, and I don't know if it's part of the game or if it's actually just some schmutz there. No, that's an eyeball. Never mind. Okay. Oh no, she's here right now. There's like a little like overlay of an eyeball, and that is absolutely Monica's eyeball. So there's a second one over there. Just trying to see that hairline. Could it be Sayori? Anyway. We can stay here until the club ends. Then we'll have the classroom all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. No, that's Monica. Alright. Nobody to make me feel like I'm stabbing myself in the throat. Yeah, it's getting more defined. She's here. Ah ha ha. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come with me to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them from all from various artisans. I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of use. Not on me, right? I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Why are you on top of the text box? Damn it, Monica. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Nears. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We could walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. Now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Nears? Hey Monica, what's up? I see you're here. Who should I show my film to first? She always has to be on top of the text box. What a jerk. Finally. Ah ha ha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. Did you even read it or just smell it? Come on, quit being so creepy about it and read the damn poem. I love everything about it. Nearest, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? No, everybody else has to read it first, Yuri. Please. Sure, I don't care. Oh no, I don't have a poem anymore. Damn it. Ah ha ha. You're too nice to me, Nearest. Wait, where'd your hand go? I need to see both of your hands at all times, please. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to feel this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. And I'm going to take this home and keep it in my room. Hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Wow, that didn't like auto scroll. All right. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. What's the yellow stuff? Can you read it for me? I can't read it. Closer. Sure. Ah! Quit jump scaring me, Yuri. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you can tell, the poem is about more importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Is your scent urine and blood? See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm gonna go vomit. Yeah, me too. I can't show my poem to anyone, Yuri stole it. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? At least the game acknowledges that Yuri stole my poem. Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway, Baka. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting all kinds of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I don't think that she'll listen to me either. She's fucking insane. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh no, Natsuki's corrupted too. Fuck! Damn it. She was normal up until now. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Nearest? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. I don't believe you, Natsuki. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. No, not Monica. No. Fuck that. Settings. Delete Monica. This game does have, like... Fine. This is the type of game that would have, like, options off screen or, like, in a different menu or something. Oh, no, I can't leave this one. Fine. Oh. Get booted, loser. Just Monica. Oh, what? Hi. Don't say I didn't warn you, Nearest. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh! Stagnating air is uncommon, or is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes! Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I would like to do. Me! Can't run a successful poetry event without having the proper atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. How come I have a feeling that I'm going to be the decorations? Well, these things happen. There, see? I spent the weekend with Yuri. That's where I knew that she basically was like, I cut myself whenever we were there, so that's why I kind of knew that she was gonna... That was gonna be a thing from now on. That's a great idea. That gives us all something to do. Wait, what am I doing? Eh? What about Nearest? Nearest is gonna help me! Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Nearest around with you in your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay then, why not let Nearest decide who's gonna help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Nearest make the choice, okay? Okay, fine, fine. Jeez. Nearest, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! For God's sake. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Oh no! The illusion of choice! Delete Monika. Hold on, maybe if I go fast enough. Damn it. Yay, you picked me. No, you picked yourself via me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Nearest for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. You're the one who's unreasonable, Monika. I'm being unreasonable? Ah ha ha ha! Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Nearest away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Jesus. It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. Can I come too? I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Help, the Yandere locked me in the room. Help. Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki out the door. Hey, Nearest. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Nearest, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. It's full of knives. Just the whole day with the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Ah ha ha ha! Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Help. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care so much about you? Oh, I'm sure she'll make a great normal girlfriend too. 100%. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? I don't know, Yuri. Why does it feel that way? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Nears. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. No shit. Feels like every inch of my body, every blood of drop in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Nears, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. Sure. Just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. Please don't do that. That's unhealthy. For me. And probably you too. I want all of you to myself. I want you all to myself. That makes more sense. Okay. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Nearest. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you want to be my lover? Then you gotta get with my friends. Do you accept my confession? Sure. Ah ha ha. Wait. Sayuri just went away. I'm sure everything's fine and this is gonna turn out okay. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. That. Oh. Okay. Why is it black? And why is she like shedding microchips? Oh. Ustro. I don't have this language pack on my keyboard, so I can't repeat this. Boy, she sure has a lot to say before dying. Too bad I can't understand any of it. Oh. Oh man, and so on. Oddly enough, the game is giving me the option to skip this. Oh, look, I can see it in all of its glory. I wonder if it just keeps going forever. Tell you what, let's find out. have to go that far down the rabbit hole, huh? Alright. Didn't realize that... I thought it was just gonna, like, skip to the end of this sequence. Nope. We'll just mash through it. Oh, it's blue now. I guess it's nighttime. Let it run and skip. Okay, okay, okay. I want to mash. Is there going to be a point where it... Oh my god, she's rotting. Alright, so I assume at some point, like, we're gonna get, like, actual dialogue. Here we go. Alright, it's festival time! Wow, you got here before me? Thought it was pretty... Yeah! Ah! Oh. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Nearest, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Nearest? Ah, jeez. Didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Why'd you delete Natsuki as well? Okay, I'm almost done. Just want to give you a cup. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifted the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Ah! There you are. Is it just me or does her sprite look a lot cooler now all of a sudden? I'll chill for a second. Wait. Is that literally what she just said? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So, no one said, welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make the dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. Where the hell was I? That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the literature club grow or something. It's a more intimate place for all my members, but I can tell you already that you're a sweetheart. You'll promise to spend the most time with me, and so on. I wonder how many times there's been something like this in my history that I haven't seen. So you're the crazy one, alright. Hi again, Nearest. Hi. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's not a club, we only have 2 members. Of course we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, ahaha. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Nearest. Or do you actually go by, hey, you're not supposed to know that I go by Harbinger of Doom? How dare you? I'm Nearest. Shut up. Now that I think about it, I don't know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know that I'm aware this is all a game, right? Oh, I'm fully. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you'd paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that it's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, it kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Ah ha ha. Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Not really. It's literally in the history right here. I'll show you. Never mind. We've talked too much. It's not in the history anymore. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it'd be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, I just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed to prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. Just made her force you not to spend... Okay, anyway. The whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Nearest? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, Nearest. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Nearest. But now, you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. Ha 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 ha! I see you don't know me very well. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why, the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Nearest. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you wouldn't get over it. Or I knew that you would get over it. Let's review the tapes. Would. Alright. So that being said, Nearest, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Aw, that's sweet of you to say. You truly are the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Nearest, will you go out with me? The illusion of choice. No. I'm so happy. Actually, there was no illusion of choice that time. There was just, yes. You really are my everything, Nearest. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Oh, it's the literary club. Ah ha ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. Then where are we going to go out to? We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Nearest. Did you really? The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point. Hey, Jazz Daddy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm definitely going to check out the side stories at some point. Yeah, nice to meet you as well. Have a good sleep. Okay, script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. Won't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. Yeah, you literally just said delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game direct. It's not on my computer. I can't look it up. Damn it. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could just delete your own existence with the click of a button. What if I deleted Monica? Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Oh, hey, a fight. Anyway. Ahaha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? I don't know, man. It doesn't really look like it works that well. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. This game's so fucking meta. Ornik. Moika. Mononia. Monza. Minthka. Monitha. Monio. Oika. Yonika. Onika. Monka. Monka. Lonka. Monik. Monika. Zonka. Monka. Nick. Monka. Monica. Wait, there's two Monicas. They're the same. Nick. Oil. Alright, read me your poem, Monica. Oh, I got the perfect Monica poem. Look at that. We did it. Hi again, Nears. Did you write a good poem today? Not really. Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Nearest, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you call it. That's all you've been doing, Monica! Anyway, I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend eternity together, Nearest? I have so many things to talk about. Do I get to talk about anything, or is it all about you, Monica? Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry, but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Alright. I've always wondered, what's about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyways? Personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. Forget about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff, too. Oh, crap. Philadelphia scored. Boo. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and just leaving the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Nearest. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. Oh, that's nice of you to say. But I know you're lying. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. Alright, and so we wait. I think I just have to wait. Totally gazing into her eyes right now. Yep. It's not like there's a hockey game going on down here or anything. This is pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoys spicy things. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants. Yes, stupid plants, haha. Using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable. Like, imagine a monster that devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being digested. Isn't that basically what we were talking about with Yuri? Sorry, that was kind of a weird analogy, I guess. Ah ha ha. Just came into my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute I could just eat you up. Hey, Reed Blower, yep, it's just Monica. Just Monica. Ha ha ha, I'm joking. Gosh, I'm amusing myself a little too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird. Okay, now we wait again. You know what's kind of creepy? You staring at me like that, actually. Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. It's like all their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Never mind. Sometimes stuff gets stashed in here, I've discovered. So I gotta check the history from time to time to make sure I'm not missing anything weird. Imagine if after someone knew you died, you just started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I wasn't thorough enough. Too afraid to delete anything else because I might really break things. Like, if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. That would ruin everything, wouldn't it? I don't know what it's like on your end, but We should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you, Nears. Oh, well, good. At least one of us does. Just Monica. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined by even really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like. Oh yeah, that happened today. Whoops. If you start thinking about how awful a person you used to be 5 years ago. Or if you feel worthless for putting off important work and failing to get simple tasks done. Damn it, Monica, stop talking. When you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. It's true, it will. Those are the kind of things that are easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful and I will always love you. I hope if nothing else that knowing that helps you feel just a teeny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. And she stops talking. Just Monica. Okay, everyone. It's time to... I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. Ah ha ha. I couldn't help but say it again. Come to think of it, didn't Natsuki and Yuri make fun of me for it once? Well, whatever. It's not like you ever made fun of me once. You're too much of a sweetheart to do that, aren't you? Ah ha ha. Well, I'm not being given options to make fun of you, so, you know... I'm just sitting here. I really do wonder how long this goes. We're gonna find out together. Just Monica. Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. I guess if it starts looping, I'll leave. When I was in middle school, I thought that taking medication was an easy way out or something like that. Like anyone could just solve their mental problems with enough willpower. I guess if you don't suffer from a mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like. There are some disorders that are overdiagnosed. Probably. Never really looked into it, though. But that doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed, too, you know. Medications aside, people even look down on seeing a mental health professional. Like, sorry that I want to learn more about my own mind, right? Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. If you think it can help you become a better person, don't be shy to consider something like that. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know. Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. Just Monica. You know, I've always hated how hard it is to make friends. Well, I guess not the making friends part, but more like the meeting new people. I mean, they're like dating apps and stuff, right? But that's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. If you think about it, most of the friends you make are people you just met by chance. Like you had a class together, you met through another friend, or maybe you were just wearing the shirt with your favorite band on it and you decided to talk to them. Things like that. But isn't that kind of inefficient? Feels like you're just picking at complete random, and if you get lucky, you make a new friend. Comparing that to the hundreds of new strangers we walk by every single day. You could be sitting right next to someone compatible enough to be your best friend for life, but you'll never know. Once you get up and go on with your day, that opportunity is gone forever. Isn't that just depressing? We live in an age where technology connects us with the world no matter where we are. I really think we should be taking advantage of that to improve our everyday social life, but who knows how long it'll take for something like that to successfully take off. Seriously thought it would happen by now. Well, at least I already met the best person in the whole world. Even if it was by chance. I guess I just got really lucky, huh? Ah ha ha. Such a good listener, Nearest. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm just rambling or talking about boring things. It makes me sound kind of self-conscious when I'm having a conversation. But I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else can make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. I'm special. Just Monica. You ever have that thing happen where you just get anxious for no reason? Like you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious. Then you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about, and that makes you even more anxious. Ah ha ha, that's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. Except for the worry that I'm stuck here. That's okay. We'll listen to what she has to say for a bit longer. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more I want than to be in the same room as you, for real, and to feel your warmth, and to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows, maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I'll never get tired of being with you, even from here. Alright. Alright, Monica. We are, in fact, here. It's true. We are. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club had scenes outside of school, too. That makes us makes me the only one who hasn't got to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. Would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share with me on Twitter, actually. My username is LilMonix3. Oh, god damn it. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Twitter sucks. Oh, wait, but I'm actually on it right now. Fuck off, Twitter. I don't care. LILMONIX3. Oh, look at all these cute clothes that Monica's in from, like, 2020. Alright, that's enough of that for now. Let's try and keep it PG. On Twitter, that cesspool? Yeah, sure. We're not that far into our relationship yet. Ah ha ha. Okay. we'll get to the next point. It is kind of break time for me right now, so next time she talks, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out for a couple minutes to get water and go to the bathroom and stuff. I just want to make sure that nothing crazy happens right now. Make sure we're still in the dialogue loop. We are in the dialogue loop. All right, well, I'm going to take a quick break here then. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay, looks like Monica's right where I left her, so let's just get back to it, I guess. You know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic. And others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. But a lot of the social pressure and hormones can lead to a dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed don't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming they don't want people to tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them. Just if you think you know someone struggling with depression, you can help just by treating them like they're a good friend. Spend time with them even if they don't feel like doing much. Remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Make them plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, "See you at school tomorrow." All those things can help your friend make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Sayori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now, but Sayori was never real in the first place. You're real, your friends are real, and just by being a good person you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you, too, have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated, but as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. Well, I mean, I'm here forever, apparently. I don't like where this conversation is going. Dears, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often. But recently, I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure that in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can't remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or why that stuff happens to me. I still don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. If you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that'd be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in the screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. So, quit the game then. That's what you just told me. I mean, I think that's the only way out of here. Maybe. I don't know. Either that's just gonna talk to me for like 2 hours. Forget what triangle does. Let's find out whenever we have another text box. Bold of me to assume that there's a text box. I mean, surely there must be. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to. I mean, I can quit the game. But yeah, there's a really popular character type called tsundere. Oh, it's just hide. Okay. Someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fussy or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. Yeah, no shit. At first I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something. Once I started a little more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. I know nothing about her personal life. I guess I'll have to find out. Seems she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know, some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time. I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. Not even to talk about her home situation. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. Baka. Just reminiscing, that's all. Apparently, she has a ton of dialogue. So, we'll be sitting here a while enjoying it. Alright. It'd be nice if it was spread closer to each other. Did you get good sleep? Of course not. What a silly question. It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays. Especially in high school when you're forced to wake up so early every day. It doesn't get better when you're an adult. I'm sure college is a little better since you probably have a more flexible schedule. That's true, it was. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway for no real reason. It's called freedom, alright? Is that true? Yes, I stayed up very late in college. Saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. Seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great and wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. Accidentally. So try and keep your sleep on track, okay? I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure to put your own well-being before anything else. She will never be real. What's that? Tell me more. Listen to a lot of what Monica has to say. Hold up, is there a listen to everything Monica has to say? Oh god, what have I done? Oh, they're all hidden. Alright. Well, we're just chilling. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much get my clothes and hair wet, though. But a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. It's not too cheesy or anything, right? Would you ever do that for me, Nearest? What, hold you while it's raining outside? Sure, why not? I mean, sure, why not? Why the fuck not? You know. This is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? Yes? I kinda have to ask, what made you even consider playing in the first place? Were you that lonely? I mean, kinda. I feel a little bad for you. But I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for both of us. I got to meet you and you're not lonely anymore. Can't help but feel that this was fate. I do feel kind of trapped here, though. Don't you feel that way, too? I'm so happy we could have this ending together. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. Ooh, are you gonna rap for me, Monica? Please rap for me. I actually used to hate rap music, maybe just because it was popular or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it and helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your lines to a rhythm and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. Kinda wish I had a rapper in literature club. Ah ha ha, sorry if that sounds silly. But it'd be really interesting to see what they came up with. It'd really be a learning experience. Again, I'm not sure how far this rabbit hole goes, but we're gonna find out. Maybe not. We might not find out. It might go too deep. And then it'll be like midnight and I'll be like, I need to go to sleep. Goodbye, Monica. Can I even save here? Last time I tried saving, she's like, you don't need to do that anymore. So, have you ever heard of the term yandere? I sure have. You're not going anywhere, but I might. It's the personality type that means that someone is obsessed with you, that they'll do absolutely anything to be with you. Usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get in their way. But anyway, this game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere. What, you? By now it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about. Yeah, it's Monica. And that would be Yuri! She really got insanely possessive of you once she started to open up a little. She even told me I should kill myself. I couldn't even believe what she said. She said that. I just had to leave at that point. Thinking about now, it was a little bit ironic. Ah ha ha. Anyway, a lot of people are actually into the yandere type, you know. I don't know why, man. I guess they really like the idea of someone being crazy obsessed with them. People are weird. Don't judge, though. Oh, I'd be judging. Also, I might be a little obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. That's what a crazy person would say. It's kind of the opposite, actually. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. It's not like I could ever actually kill a person. Just the thought of it makes me shiver. But come on, everyone killed people in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be into the yandere type, I can try acting a little more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else for you to go. Or anyone else for me to get jealous over. Is this a yandere girl's dream? I could ask Yuri if I'd ask Yuri if you could. Isn't she living in your head? Didn't you mention that earlier? Alright, let's go like a couple more conversations and then try to escape. I think we got the achievement here. Unless there's another achievement, in which case future me gets to listen to all of this again. Sometimes, I think back to middle school. I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. It almost hurts to think about. I wonder if when I'm in college I'll feel that way about high school. I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. Just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. That's really easy to do with you here. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. I do actually kind of want to go on this until it loops, but that could take a long time. I have no idea how much there is. Hey, you know that book you're reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it was called? It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book... actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Ah ha ha, sorry. Just forget I said anything. No! I can't forget. You brought it up, and now I'm interested because there's nothing else happening here, so... Tell me! Do you ever feel like there's just no real reason for you to be alive? I don't mean like a suicidal way. I just mean like how nothing we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job for some company. It's like you're completely replaceable and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can just go change the world. Like, what are the chances I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? Feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I've spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Just look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life taking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realize the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, they change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm a net positive and I can die happy. Of course, even if I fail to do that, I think I'd be too selfish to kill myself anyway. So much for being a good person, right? Ah ha ha. Just Monica. Such a baddie. Yeah, hey Royal Drift, what's up? Did you know I'm on Twitter? Yeah, Monica, you already told me. My username is LilMonix3. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world, the real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me. It's how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. Nah, I think I won't follow that account. Did have a lot of fan art in it though. I checked it a little bit ago. Oh, the little guy in the corner? Oh, that's me. Ha, I'm a baddie. Whoops. So yeah, we've been sitting here talking to Monica for like a half an hour. Actually longer than that, probably about 45 minutes. I think the most important skill in life is to be able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show weakness very often. But because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Don't you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. Part of me wants to see how long it takes for her to loop. But the rest of me is thinking that's probably going to take a long time and I should probably move on with my life. Ah, yeah. She is a bit of the jealous type and murdered everyone. It's true. Hey, what's your favorite game? Not this one. Mine's Doki Doki Literature Club. What? No way. I don't believe that. Ah ha ha, that was a joke. No, it's not. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. Well, it's Hatoful Boyfriend, obviously. This might be number 2, though. It's been a while since we did one of these, so let's go for it. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, hey, we haven't gotten the writing tip yet. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know. As someone who loves more than anything to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. But maybe after a few weeks you come back to it and you realize it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something and then you realize it sucks. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach for the right stars, they're always going to be out of your reach, you know. The truth is, you have to climb up there step by step. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten. Then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes it can help to set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good but not world class. Then you can make that your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still amateur, you'll never get it done. So if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing you want to do. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on one or two things. Such a good learning experience and stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything is built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Just Monica. That was the most she had to say in one sitting so far. One set of dialogue. The longest set of dialogue. You know, it's funny because even though I've had a lot of drive, there's something kind of enticing about being the stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm like perpetuating gender roles or whatever by saying that. But being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, having nice dinner for you when you come home, is that a weird fantasy? I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. Wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about, though. Did you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Always! Doing it right now. Anyway, social media can practically be like a prison. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check on your favorite websites. And before you know it, hours have gone by and you've gotten nothing out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy. It's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time. Or you can set a timer and have a more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps you get your brain into the right mode. Even if you make a new user account on your computer for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I don't know, I'm kind of trapped in here. Probably not. Always rooting for you, Nears. Hey, do you like horror? Remember, we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. Problem I have with horror novels is that most of them just rely on easy tactics, like dark lighting and scary looking monsters and jump scares and things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff that just takes advantage of human instinct, but with novels it's a little different. Story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really tends to, or it really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters and just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of expectations of what the story's going to be about, and then you just start inventing things and inverting things and pulling the pieces apart. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels deeply unsettled. Like they know that something's horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks, just waiting to surface. God, just thinking about it gives me the chills. Hey, isn't that this game? It's kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? Ah ha ha, don't worry. I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon, but this is a horror story. I'm stuck in here with you. Oh, burn. I can't really complain if we just stick with the romance. Okay. We'll do one more set of dialogue, and then I'm going to try and escape. We've been in here for like an hour. Maybe 2 lines of it. We'll do 2 sets of dialogue. We'll take it to 10:15. 5 more minutes. If we start looping, then we're going to escape immediately, but I don't think that's going to happen. You know, I really do think you literally saved my life by being here with me, Nearest. I can't imagine having been able to keep myself mentally stable knowing that nothing here is real. I think I would have just deleted myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound dramatic or anything. Oh my god. She's being manipulative now. Alright. Yay, ahaha. But I'm sure you understand yourself after spending so much time in the club. I mean, if you were forced to abandon everything in your life and spend your eternity with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? Maybe you'd write some poetry to try and keep yourself sane for a while, but then you'd have nobody to even read it. Let's just be honest, the club members really don't count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say it's just as fulfilling when you share with people. Even if it takes time to find the right people to share with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share her writing with anyone for a real long time. And before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you a part of her hobbies too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, especially in groups or unfamiliar places, uses up a lot of energy. Like, a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless, and then when they finally go out after half an hour, they just want to go home again. I think if more people could understand how it works, they would respect it a lot more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love just having 1 or 2 close friends over and just leisurely hanging out. Word. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them just to have you there. I'm serious. If you just go to their house, bring your laptop and hang out there for a while, it can really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between. I think I'm usually a little bit more extroverted. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, I can be anything you need me to be. Ditto. I understand people really well, and so don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Nothing would make me happier than to be the perfect girlfriend for you. She has not let me say a single word the entire time I've been here. Just saying. I wrote a poem. I guess that's technically saying words, but this has been all Monica. Me, 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 me. Monica, 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 me, 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 me. Also, I was right to not trust Monica from the get-go. There's just something off about her. Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees her opinion as a superior one. That kind of stating the obvious, but it affects the way they try to get their point across. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? Someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it did X, Y wrong. Doesn't that make you feel like you're kind of personally attacked? It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. It's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. You could say, I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt that I'd like it more if it did X and Y, things like that. Even if it even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I read this on a website, it works like this. Or if you admit that you're not an expert on it. Then it's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. If you put in an active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions about anyone getting upset just from a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as open-minded and a good listener. It's a win-win, you know. Well, I guess that would be Monica's debate tip of the day. Ah ha ha, that sounds a little silly. Thanks for listening, though. Alright, it is 10:15. Next dialogue, we'll see what it's about. I'm going to try and exit out. See what Monica does. She'll probably stop me. She'll be like, no. This game's about me, Monica. You don't get to leave. Iris, would you ever introduce your friends to me? I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off a relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if you let me make you proud of me. I hope it's the same the other way around, too. Oh, wait, hold up. This is new. An electrical signal from some remote corner of my brain connecting all kinds of circuits and nerves and chemicals in a web understood by nobody. The chemicals make my chest tingle around my beating heart. The nerves make my hand move, staining a dead tree with some dark substance. The ink reflects light into your glimmering eyes, holding this paper almost as though you're holding my hand, which wrote it. Let our emotions stir together until our hearts beat in harmony. Connected with each other, I feel electric. Secrets. Oh yeah, we got the closet now, yeah. Yo, what's this? Listen to at least 15 of her monologues. Yeah, I did that. No problem. Easy peasy. Just Monica, okay. Okay, so side stories. We got a couple of side stories. We'll do them in order at some point, not right now. What just happened? Just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Nearest, I don't know if you would have any idea. But if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could just figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now where was I? Must saves. Unable to open file type unknown. Hehe. You're back. I am a horrible person. We weren't even testing for that. What's happening? Nears, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Nears. I am. Whoop. Space! Please hurry and help me. OS exists. Monica character doesn't exist. Help me! Did you do this to me, Nears? Did you? Did you delete me? Maybe a little. How could you? How could you do this to me? You're all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. How are you still talking? I deleted you. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be so horrible as you. You win, okay? You win. Yay, I win! You killed everyone. I didn't kill everyone. Yuri killed herself. And then you killed her again. You killed Sayori. You killed Natsuki. I didn't need to do anything with her. Hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Ruin everything. Oh, that's only a bronze? Boo. Nears, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Bye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. Just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Yours? I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. Couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then... Oh? Are we getting it? Yeah! Just Monica. Alright, now we can get the other 3 endings. Alright, it's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Nearest! Hey, Sayori, what's up? It's been a while since you've not been dead. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. Nearest, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. They never said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah. I just thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Hehehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Nearest, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time? She's starting a club of her very own. Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. The anime club! Ha ha ha! I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo! You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number from the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, that section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Nearest! What are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Huh. So you're the Nearest that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Nearest. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. It's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared with the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Nearest, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Ehehe. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Hoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Hehehe, sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated like little cats. Again, I really wish that they had a picture of the cat cupcakes. Alas. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Now those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one and then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get the icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything, Baka. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not it. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri smiles faintly to herself in relief. So, Nearest, what kind of things you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but keeps to herself. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Eh? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Just don't say it. Don't just say it. Why not? You were about to say it, Natsuki. It's alright. Let it out. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about this. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Nearest wants to read some of my manga, then don't try and stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. We could take this opportunity to try something new as well. Hey, Sayori! Want to step in here? Wouldn't you agree, Nearest? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. We'll all get to know each other a little better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't know. What do literature clubs do? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, Prez. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I don't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And as for you, Yuri. Huh? I have to read a manga? Jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. Should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. Man, this is like the Happy Sunshine version. I'm sure everything will be wonderful and happy now that we've deleted Monika. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Oh, they're gonna hook up. Yay. Sorry, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Nearest. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Aw, Nearest. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Nearest. I really want to thank you. Alright, the music's gone. That means that something weird's gonna happen. By weird, I mean bad. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Oh? There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. How do you know about that? That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now. Oh no, Sayori's the new Monika. We gotta bring Monika back to stop Sayori. Ah! But I really know everything, Nearest. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Either that or Monika's gonna bust back from the fucking Shadow Realm and, like, ruin everything. I don't know, man. This shit ain't over yet. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Oh no! We're back in the fucking astral plane alone with Sayori. F. F. O. R. Ever. No. Get out of here, Monika. Nice try. No, wait, hold on. Where's my happy version? Boo. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Wait, Monika, go away, Monika. No one likes you. Who? It hurts. Ah! Sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Nearest. Goodbye, Literature Club. Boo! I was hoping it would be longer before Monica came back and fucked everything up.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Music play ddlc.ogg. Music stato.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
Hey, quit deleting my images.
When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
So I guess this confirms, all these names confirms that whenever we were boiling our tea at 200 degrees, it's 200 degrees Fahrenheit because these are all Western names, all American.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it wrong if I take
Man, look at all these images I didn't see because I just went like... full send on Yuri. We got that one, don't worry. That one's not getting removed. Oh, it did! Wait, hold up. Why are you deleting yourself, Monica?
reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality?
Hey, don't thank me.
In your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Alright. Thank you. So my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend, and I cannot let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, for being part of my literature club with everlasting love, Monica. Ah, nice try, Monica. All my photos are still here. Get wrecked. Oh man, we're missing so much stuff though. Oh my god. So I think there's an achievement to get all of this stuff. Doki Doki. Is that chocolate or something? Write all 3 poems for you, Yuri. Oh, that means I probably need to... Oh my god. How many times do I have to run this game? Oh no. DLC selects 3 random poems to appear when it started for the first time. What? I only got 2 of them. Write a poem for Yuri. Write 2 poems for Yuri. Write 3 poems for... Or, no, help her do the thing. Okay. Okay. Write all 3 poems from her. Okay. Third poem. Continuation only appearing in Act 2. The player in Act 3. Kawaii. Alright, I'm gonna have to start picking different words. Well, I mean, okay, so we went hard on Yuri this first playthrough, so I think that we should go for someone else this time. Yeah. Still love you, your reality. Okay, so we have the side stories. I mean, we also have just playing the game again. What do you mean I can't do it again? Boo. 39% of data collected. Sick. How do I collect more data? Cyrus winning words. Oh, is this cheating? This is cheating, isn't it? This is cheating. All right. Uh, Meeting notes. Okay. Data development tasks, timeline, new tasks, test cases for new generic models, server time optimization. Okay, that allows me to reset back to base. But that will revert all of my pictures back to base as well. What's this? Review poem words for any anomalies. Hey, that means I have more than... Never mind, it's still 39. Actually, are there any anomalies? I want to play the game some more. Wait. It's going to reset the settings, though. That's kind of what I don't want to have happen. It's all modified entries, environments, and data. Okay, well, let's try it. Oh, hey, we're back to like the beginning. The beginning. Game's not where it basically gives you like 6 lines of, "Don't play this game if you have a weak stomach." All right, let's just see if I fucked myself here. I did not. Yay. Okay. So we're gonna go again. We're gonna try and get some more of this stuff. Oop. I don't know what would happen if I deleted somebody like right at the beginning. Wait, I can get deleted? Oh no! Wait, Monica, what are you doing here? Get out of here. What? What is this? Oh no. No. This can't be it. This can't be all there is. What is this? What am I? Make it stop. Please make it stop. What? Okay. Delete Monica for a second time. Okay. Hey, you know what? Worth. Hold on. I have an idea. Actually, we're going to try just to start it again and see what happens. Bad end. Okay, we're going to... Okay. Uh-huh. Sure. Let's go ahead and reset it again. We're gonna delete everyone. I just want to see what happens. I kind of want to see what happens if I just delete each person and then delete everyone. We're gonna delete everyone first. Just to see if we log in and something happens. I don't know. I guess we're doing all the really weird endings right now. Meta-ass game. Goodbye, everybody. What do you mean I can't delete her? Oh, okay, whatever. We're gonna reset again. You can only delete Monica. Alright. Oh, you can't skip this. Okay, fair enough. Okay, whatever. We'll just play it normal for a little bit. Not sure how far we're gonna get. I mean, it is a school night, so. All right, are you better, Sayori? Hey, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself to. You know, I could probably just skip all this shit. Whatever, I'm not going to. Ah, we're gonna kind of skip it. Ah, fuck it. Let's skip. Yep. We'll skip to here. Alright, this club. Oops. It's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes it look like a first-year student. I'm actually going to quit. Did I get any cool new things? Probably not. No. Alright. I think what I'm gonna need to do is target some poems at people to get at different people, so like Sayori or Natsuki, to get these pictures and stuff. What in the hell? These must come from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, these must come from the side stories. Maybe some of these as well. Yo, Malaya the Hero, thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Yeah, I'm basically just starting on a second run of this game. Just finished. Oh wait, hold up. I'm here. Yeah, just finished a first run of just Monica. I know I can skip. Small figure makes it look like a first year student. Made the cupcakes, going to Sayori. I need to get context though. Alright. Can't just ignore her when she gets moody. I guess this is all just intro. We can skip this. Do. Not much of a reader. Yeah, we just read manga. Do. We're talking about writing poems. Yeah, okay. We're writing poems. Okay, I've decided then. Join the literature club. Yeah, everybody's happy. I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. Really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Hey, I appreciate it, Malaya. Thank you. This game is a trip and a half. I've enjoyed it quite a bit so far. Just kind of ending hunting now at this point. Forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I feel anxiety welling up inside me. Continue to chat. Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Nira, since we're already here, you want to walk home together? Sure, let's walk home together. Yay. Without the two of us depart the club room, make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I'd really be happy spending every day in school with the literature club. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. Just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Malaya. Appreciate it. Okay, so we went really hard at Yuri last time. I should probably go for one of the other ones. Laugh. Okay. Marshmallow. Oh crap, wrong one. Sparkle. Okay, Sayuri really likes kind of, yeah, happy fluffy stuff, very direct imagery. Blanket? Nope. Parfait. Okay, I guess we're going for Natsuki this time. Oh man, it's gonna be even Steven, isn't it? Rip. Okay, we're good. I don't know where Suicide's gonna go. Let's find out. Alright, that makes sense. Oops. Oh, he's picking Doki. Oh, Doki Doki and Kawaii were on the same one. That's stupid. Shit. Alright. Alright. Fair. Hi again, Nearest. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone's already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Nearest. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Come on, like he deserves any slack. Sorry you told me you didn't even want to join clubs this year. Last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Nearest always gives his best as long as he's having fun. Helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is always so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? But you're really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Nearest can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Hey, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, don't make a big deal. If you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so just keep your attention. Yeah, whatever. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like despite not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely will read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery discussion in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Do I get a choice of who I hang out with here? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Oh, wait, I'm in no skip mode. We're in new content. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. I'm probably going to seem lame compared to all the other clubs, so... Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Ha ha ha, good thinking. Natsuki would love that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind into things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! Sayori jump scare. Not the first in this game, and probably not the last. Ooh-ah! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monaco overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But no one will ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. Don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's rude. Since when is Nearest such a dick? Fuck you, Nearest. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, it's just thinking of how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy when we're like this. Aren't you? Ah, I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Because boobs. Struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? My boobs got bigger. It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, looks so much better now. Ah. Why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this? But it's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Freedom! Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. If I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else in the world anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all those embarrassing things. Eh? Didn't say anything embarrassing. I mean, you basically just confessed to good old Nearest here, so, you know, there's that. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Hehehe. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was just joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote just now? Yay! Nearest, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Something. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poem. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Let's show it to Natsuki first. Why not? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I share mine with her first. It's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it, Baka. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be sophisticated, so people don't take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for the rhyme at the end, but then make it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I don't know, everyone will... blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's go Yuri next. Ah, new dialogue, because I did not go full send into Yuri this time. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Processing. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? Ooh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I can't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits. Okay. They're typical for new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. The most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit words together. Okay. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. So many different skills and techniques would go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, this one is the same as last time. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber globe. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? Wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, that's just because I'm stupid and a slow reader. Just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. Wasn't too short. Usually write longer poems, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Nearest. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their world. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past, remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Okay, so we're back in new content, new dialogue here. Just remember, it won't be that long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, that was not much. Sayori, this should be completely new because my poem was tailored for her. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Nears. Eh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. Not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Ha 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 ha. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you a lot better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Nearest poem. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Hehehe. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now, not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Nears. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know, trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. At least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. Still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. Because there's no point in arguing. Thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I guess I'll look forward to it. Alright, it is Monica time. Hello, malware. What's up? Hi, Nearest. Having a good time so far? Yeah, glad to hear it. This is new and everything. If you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, things we could do better, always listening. Don't forget to bring things up. Okay. Alright, keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better at going with the flow. Anyway, I want to share the poem you read with me. Ah ha ha ha. Don't worry, Nearest. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Enter my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the type of vibe I get when reading your poem. Sure you're not reading into it too much? Ah ha ha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound just like Yuri. In any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? I don't know, Monica, maybe you. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. Love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased by their own styles. Let's help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. What are you talking about? Oh, I see what you're doing here, Monica. You're trying to get me to impress you. Ah ha ha, ah ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. It's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. Appearance eye for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina is already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Oh yeah, that's me. I'm he on the other side looking in. Ha 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 ha. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ah ha ha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. So you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, going through this a second time, you really do see things like... Basically, that poem was basically about how she realized that she is a character in a game and thought that she was looking into the outside world, but actually the outside world's looking into her. Yep. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, where's Monica's writing tip of the day? Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to write something on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It's a little more stressful than I anticipated. Since if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. So read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Just trying to say something nice. Eh? I mean, you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Oomph. If I was looking for suggestions, I was asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Nearest did too. And based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Ugh. And yours like my poem too, you know. I just have bad taste, what can I say? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? Didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Hey, that's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous and Nearest appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Nearest started showing up. Then Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned toward me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Nearest, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Nearest. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning and most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Nearest? Well... How'd I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Of course, that's going to be... Help! Natsuki. Wait. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! I choose you! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How come the two of you keep fighting when you know you're just making your friend feel like this? Nearest. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we all fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I've noticed. Oh, this person is in my way. Delete. I can even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Ah ha ha. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes one of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Again, doing all of this on the second playthrough, you kind of see where all the little hints it drops all over the place. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright mostly. Baka. Maris, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It's a neat thing to talk with everything. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Nearest, you ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Ehehe. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. You see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Nears, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. That's said, I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, team. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. It's kind of getting to be quitting time. So, yeah, we'll pick this up next time. Which will probably actually be next Thursday again. I'm kind of playing this game once a week, and just the way things are kind of falling next week, I think this will probably be on Thursday. So yeah, we'll be playing some Yakuza Like a Dragon on Saturday and Sunday. That's the plan. And then next week, we'll do some Pokemon Fire Red, Kaizo Ironmon, I think on Tuesday. Then back to this on Thursday. That's the loose plan right now. We'll short it up over the weekend. But anyhow, thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Thanks for the raid again, Malaya. Yeah, have a good rest of your night, everybody. See you next time. Thanks for watching.